Hey guys, it's the Clumsy Geek, and welcome back to ETS2. In the previous episode, we went to London and Manchester to unlock the Scania and Volvo truck dealers. So in this episode, we can finally buy our own truck. But before we do that, I want to show you something. 1.23 is now live, it's no longer in beta version. And with that, Jazzycat released his mods for 1.23. Now, unfortunately, Jazzycat won't be migrating to the Steam Workshop, so I had to download this manually, like the old version, the old method. But still, look at all these. Everything is by him. Truck traffic, trailers and cargo, painted traffic, even bus and AI traffic, even a military cargo. And as well, the company names is part of this mod, so the real company names will be showing up in the game because of this. Pretty cool, and you'll see all these trucks later on as we drive. Perfect. Alright, so let's get started. And as well, look at that, 64-bit now. I realized that we were using a 32-bit version in all the previous episodes. So I switched it up to the 64-bit version, and now we should get more performance compared to before, at the very least. Yeah, I also heard that in this latest version, a couple of people have been reporting increased performance as well. So hopefully we will get the same. And as for our truck, I really want to buy a Scania truck because in my other profile for streaming and for off-cam playing, I already bought a Volvo, a DAF, an Iveco, an MAN. And what's left are Renault, Mercedes, and Scania. And of all those three, I would prefer very much a Scania one. So let's go and look at it. But before we do, let's go for broke and get a new loan. Like that. Just like that. So we have 434,000 euros now. Enough to buy maybe 2 trucks even. Let's go to the Scania dealer. Right here. And I downloaded a mod from RJL in the Steam Workshop. It's one of the most famous mods out there. For sure you'll be able to see it immediately. This one. Scania R by RJL, and it looks very similar to the other ones. Like, yeah, they're mostly the same. Well, not really, but it has a lot of options. Unfortunately, because we're really low level, a lot of those are still locked to us. Look at that. We do have access to a more powerful engine though, so let's maybe just get the most powerful one. Euro 6. But that's kind of weak, 250 horsepower only. Yeah. Let's get 340 horsepower and 16 Newton meters. Yeah. What's happening with this route? Sorry about that. Okay. So 16. Let's go with that. Only thing I don't like is this one. It doesn't have the 12-speed transmission. So it only has 8-speed. Which I'm not sure how it works exactly. So let's maybe work with that for now. And I'm not sure what 8-speed and 8 plus 1 speed difference is. Maybe for reverse. I don't know. Interior, okay. This has a lot of options. So the standard one. What's with that voice? Okay, so the standard one I think is this one. This is with all the normal trucks, normal Scania trucks, which came with the game. So let's maybe pick a different one just to vary it up a bit. There's a 6 series old panel right here, which looks a bit more vintage. And there's even a 5 series, which I actually like from what I've seen so far. Let me show it to you. So a 6 series, where is it? 5 series new, that one. Or a 5 series old even. This one. Yeah, kinda looks cool. Which one is more readable though? I think this one is more readable. Let me see. Yeah, I think I like this more. So let's go with this, just to make it a bit different from all the other default Scania trucks. Okay. As for the colors, we don't have many yet, just plain colors. What is custom 1? Oh, so you can have different shades. Oh, that's nice. You can have like black here. Make this a bit more darker blue here. Where is this white color coming from? I don't see anything there. This is cool. And where's the red? I have no clue. Maybe that's in different parts because we're using the basic cabin. Yeah. So let's pick this one. But let's vary it up a bit. Make this a bit more black or grayish. And make this darker. Like that. Looks so pro. Yeah. I like it. Okay. As for the accessories, you can see how many accessories there are. But most of them are still locked to us. So let's keep with the default for now. And let's just explore later on. Okay? For the interiors, what can we get here? Now we don't have a GPS. And I like a GPS. I like a real GPS in the dashboard, in the interior. So let's get one. You can get this one. Or that one. I prefer this, actually. It blends more. We can have a big flag. Oh, that's cool. And what I like here is we can get this one, I think. We have dice, but I don't think these move with the physics. Not sure. But we have these accessories, the normal ones. And these for sure are affected by physics because I've tested them in my other trucks. Pokeball. Cool. Yeah, everything is here. Double dice. EV. Yeah, whatever. Pac-Man is here even. But I wanted to try something different which I saw. Where is it? This one. Spider-Man. Look at that. How cool is that? Yeah, let's just try it and let me know in the comments what you think. We can change it anytime in the next episode if you don't like it. We can also have accessories here, but I don't think we have access to the bobbleheads. Yeah, I don't think so, unfortunately. So what can we have here? A lightsaber, you want? Or a stuffed toy? Cool. Yeah, even a camera or a phone. That's cool. We can also have our GPS here actually, but it kind of clips through there. Yeah, I don't like it. So let's maybe pick a simple one. Feature phone. A notepad. I don't know. A flashlight. Not really exciting. Maybe a mug. It clips through, too bad. Okay, maybe we can have one of these cool toys. Let's pick a Scania Streamline toy. Yeah, that kind of looks pretty well there. What else can we add here? We can add one more here. Some accessories. Like a PC Net magazine for the Clumsy Geek. And this is cool, look at this. We can have people. We can have passengers here. Ben Kenobi, you want? Or C3PO. Found some company. Juliet is here. Or Lord Vader. Even Rey. Or if you want a pet. That's so cool. They don't move though. So we can have them right there. But if you like stare at them like they won't move at all. Just stay that way. Which is too bad, but yeah. Well, maybe pick something simple. Maybe just magazines for now. Not Playboy magazines, just PCNet. Alright, that should be good. And if you have any suggestions on the interiors, just let me know, alright? But for now, we'll pick this one. That will be 152k. Wow, that's kind of expensive. But let's try it out. Yeah, looks so pro. I like it. Only thing I don't like is the 8-speed transmission, because I don't know how to use that. And here we go. Our first truck ever. Take a peek. Eventually, we will upgrade this and make this more pro looking. But for now, we get a very simple but very classic looking truck. I like it. Our garage needs some work though, so we might have to upgrade that as well. Yeah. So let's take a look here. How do you sound? So turn on the engine. What's that sound? I think that's in the garage. Nice. I also like the dashboard actually. Very cool. Very different from the usual Scania trucks in game. Yeah, done deal. I am liking it already. Alright, but before we do some driving, let's do a bit more upgrades because we still have money here, 281k. So let us upgrade our garage just to make it more classy. So company manager, garage, and let's upgrade it. From tiny, let's upgrade for 180k. Get 2 more slots right there. I know it's more practical to buy a completely new garage in a different area, so we get 3 slots instead of 2. But just to roleplay this, let's start from having our own place, improving it a bit, and then getting new garages from there. So roleplay versus the more practical way, so to speak. Oh, look, we even have a mini right there. Cool. So now it's small. Now we can get 1 new truck. But will we have enough money though? Not sure. I also want to buy a Volvo. Let's see if we have enough money for that. 101k. What's the cheapest? Why is there a Scania here? Is that a bug? Yep. Yeah, it was a bug. Okay. Yeah, we can actually... Yeah, we can buy this one. The classic one. Let's buy that. Let's just change the interior to standard, so our driver won't have a hard time. And let's keep everything default for now. Purchase. No, I don't want to drive it. Just put it here. Nice. Okay, it's done. Alright. Now we need someone to drive it for us. Let's hire a driver. We only charge a modest fee of 1.5, but I think we can hire one. Yeah. So let's maybe hire... Anna has long distance, but Echo is a useless skill. Thomas has one as well. So let's go with Monica and just train her for long distance. Not enough money. Crap. Okay, I hate to do this, but let's borrow a bit more. 23% interest. Crap. This is gonna hurt. So let's go and recruit Monica. I hope I made the right choice with you, Monica. Don't let me down. Alright. And let's train her for long distance. Yeah, you definitely need that. Alright, so as for us, finally, we can get to trucking. So where can we go? The best price per distance is this one. And as we need the money, let's probably go with that. We haven't explored that anyway, so we're going to Mannheim in Germany. Perfect. Sounds good. Where is my gear? There, 2468. And that's it. What is C? I'm not sure what C is. Maybe for uphill? It looks to be between 1 and 2. Honestly, I'm not sure. If you guys know what the 8 speed is for, like that C gear, Let me show you. So we're in 4th gear right now, 2nd gear, and this C gear. Crawl? Maybe that's for crawling. I don't know. Okay, but since we have an 8 speed right here, then this is mostly going to be like a real or like a normal car. 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 is in the 5th gear in a normal car, the position. So anyway, let's see how this works. And just look at all those different buses. One of those, or maybe all of those, are from Jessicat. I can't even believe how much work he's done for this. He's been modding all these years, most probably. And I'm liking the placement of the GPS as well. Yeah, because we don't have our own GPS. That add-on right there is perfect. Love it. Wait a minute. Where is our speed? No digital speed, right? Okay. Cruise control? No. Where is the cruise control at? This one here. Alright. Let me see. It's kind of small. What's that on the right side? I think that's fuel consumption. Yep, it is. Okay, so let's turn right here. And look at Spider-Man. That's so cool. I like it. Alright, let's get our cargo here. Just dangling over there. Spider-Man. Okay, low bed semi-trailers. Yep, that's the one. Where is it? Oh, there. Okay. Liking it pretty much. How are the lights? Green lights. Really old school looking. Like there used to be a time when cars had green lights, but I don't think they do that anymore. At least from the recent ones I've seen, the modern ones. I don't see those green lights anymore in the back, in the dashboard, in the interior. Oh, that's a bit far. Anyway. Okay. All well and good. That's nice. And I think we're working pretty well with the 8 gears. So wait a minute. Before we go there, I want to unlock these two. So let's maybe go through there. Perfect. And do we have other discoverables along the way? We can maybe go through here. Or is this like a rush job? I forgot to look. Maybe we can go through that. No, it's too out of the way. Yeah, let's just keep it like this. Alright. Moving on. Alrighty then. How's our cargo doing right there? Doing just fine. Okay, this is what I don't like in the GPS. You see the circle thing, the flag, which shows our destination. Even though we're still far away, it shows that it's there already. That's one bug that I saw in the Volvo truck as well, in the Volvo VNL by Aradeth. And I was thinking, I'm not sure, maybe the modded GPSs all have that bug, but the standard ones don't. Yeah, we can work with that anyway. It's not really a deal breaker or anything, just a bit of an inconvenience. There we go. So we finally have our own truck. Don't have to rely on secondhand stuff. Which looks pretty cool if I might add. Nice. So how do we... Wait a minute. Oh, there's a Volvo dealer right here. Too bad we already bought one. We bought one from the UK, and then we transported it all the way here to Luxembourg when there was a Volvo truck right next to us. How smart. Anyway, it's all done, so let's just be happy about that. Volvo truck dealer discovered. Thank you. And look at all those trucks. There's even an IKEA pickup right here. An IKEA van. That's one of my most painful things that I saw here. That it was showing IKEA instead of IKEA. Drivers. Is that from a mod? Why it looks different now? I'm not sure. But yeah, I just can't get used to this. I downloaded the Jazzy Cat mods a few days ago, maybe 2 days ago. Just tested it out, and until now, can't get over to how beautiful the trucks look. Just look at that. Matching colors and everything. And all the different varieties as well. Worth every gig of download. So nice. Anyway, yeah, as we go ahead, might as well tell you some stories, some updates on my side. So as you might know, if you follow me on Twitter, and if you don't, please follow me, twitter.com/theclumsygeek, or just look for @theclumsygeek. If you've been following me, you know that I was out last week. That's why the video slowed down a bit. And I actually went to Bangkok with my wife because it was our wedding anniversary. So very, very enjoyable. Wait a minute. Sorry. Very enjoyable experience. Bangkok is really one of the most favorite. Like, Bangkok is in Thailand, and it's really one of the most favorite, one of my most favorite places to go to. Oh, that's the first time I've heard those grinding gears here in this game. Can you even climb? Come on, you can do it. Eventually, hopefully. Okay, there we go. So where was I? Yeah, Bangkok. So Bangkok is in Thailand, and it's one of the most memorable places for us. We've been there a couple of times. We've been there on business. We've been there on leisure, and it just never gets old. You know, it's always so enjoyable and relaxing. And well, mostly what we do there is we shop and we eat, and that's it. So the shopping there is very cheap, and they have this huge mall where everything is full of clothes and everything. So that's actually my wife's favorite spot. Not my favorite personally, but whenever we go to Thailand, for sure she will go there. And one whole day, at the very least, will be spent there. So imagine this. 7 floors. 7 or 6. 7 floors. 3 different wings. All filled with stalls for clothes. Yeah. And just not only cheap clothes, they are very affordable clothes, but the quality is top notch. Yeah. So you can imagine how much fun she was having. So what we do there is we go to that mall. I follow her for like a few minutes. I always bring my book with me, otherwise I won't survive. And then after a few minutes, I go and find a nearby coffee shop and just read my book, relax and chill until she finishes. Although in this trip, thankfully, I was able to buy my own because there are some stuff for men as well, not only for women. So I was able to buy some stuff for me, and that's very good because it's like I only buy clothes once a year. Not really a fan of shopping, but when I do, I try to buy as much as I can so I don't need to repeat it anymore next time. That's how I usually go. Not sure, maybe it's the same for many of the men out there. So we're not really much fond of shopping unless you're like a fashionista or how do you call it, a fashion guru. Yeah, I'm not one of those. What? Ah, what the? I thought you passed me already. Was there damage? No damage. No harm, no foul, no penalty. Nothing happened. No one saw that. But yeah, Bangkok. So, wait a minute. Okay, shifting gears. I'm still getting used to the 8 gear stuff. So yeah, after Platinum was the name of the mall. We spent like 1 day there, and we just kept on going around the city and doing food trips, like all the restaurants, all the varieties, like those fancy restaurants, those cheap ones, the ones on the side of the street. Because in Bangkok, like in Thailand itself, anywhere is good. Like all the food is great. If you've never tried Thai food, you should try it. I know it's pretty famous worldwide, so probably you have tried it once in your life. And the thing is, Thai food is very famous for its spiciness. Like, there's barely any food that's not spicy. Yeah, it's true. And I am a very huge fan of spicy food. So it's definitely a big plus for me. That's why when we go there, we go all out. We throw our diet out the window and just go all in. You know, everything full, everything. Yeah. And it was just so worth it. Because the food wasn't very expensive as well. It was affordable. It was cheap even. But the quality and the taste, the spiciness, my goodness. Tom yum soup, curry, green curry, red curry, yellow curry, all kinds of curries. And all those salads, papaya salad, mango salad with that fish sauce and all those chilies. I love it. Okay, no more crashes, please. We've had enough of that for 1 day. Alright, nice. So yeah, did you see that car? Yeah, that's one of the from the mods as well. Like they have that mod is all about having cars from Test Drive Unlimited 2. I think that's a game, right? Test Drive Unlimited 2. So all those fancy sports cars they put in the game as well. I'm not sure how they got the models, if they modeled it from scratch or if they got it from somewhere, but it's here. So be on the lookout for those sports cars. Okay, so we should be exiting here. Alright. Let me just focus here a bit, because I am pretty much confused right now with the gearbox and everything. Oh, come on. This is a really unforgiving gearbox. But it's good. I like those realistic stuff. Come on. Can you do it? Can you handle it? Our engine's really having a hard time pulling up this. But it's really a low 11 tons only. Yeah, we have a lot of improvement to make. But yeah, so that's basically our Bangkok trip. Eating, shopping, sleeping. And it was well worth it. We were like 5 days there. Normally we only go there for maybe 3 days, but 5 days is just wow. I love it. And that's why right now I'm still settling into the daily routine, like my normal work and recording videos in YouTube, uploading them and everything. So sorry about the lack of videos recently. Yeah, it's been a bit slow, but hopefully we'll fix that. And hopefully I don't get too much work in my full-time job that I am going to sacrifice this. So I still plan to make a lot of videos as much as I can. Now I can't really promise a schedule. I have never been fond of having a schedule because my schedule in my full-time job is really erratic as well. Like I mostly have a flexi time sched, so I don't work like 9 to 5, 9 to 6. I don't work like that. Usually what I do is I work in the very first thing I do when I wake up is I work. Like I go online like 6 a.m., 7 a.m. I go online, I work for a couple of hours. I take a break. That's when I usually record at around 9, 10 a.m. And then in the afternoon, I go online again at work. Because usually that's when most of my counterparts go online. Like most of the people I work with are from Europe, as I mentioned. And most of them are from Poland. And in Poland, it's CET, right? Central time, Central Europe time. So I really have to work in the afternoon and even in the evening at sometimes. And that's a trade-off that I'm willing to make because that's the price of flexibility. But it's all good. Really happy with my work. Although if given a chance, I would of course prefer to have a full-time job in YouTube. But yeah, it's just not feasible right now. Maybe in a few years if I'm lucky. But now definitely not. Wait a minute. Let me see. I'm kind of having a hard time looking at my dashboard. Okay, cruise control is set at 80, right? Alright, yes. Okay, and also, upon coming back from Bangkok, me and my wife, we went to IKEA and we bought a new chair and a new table. So you've probably seen that if you follow me on Twitter. You saw those new chairs and tables that we got. And it's actually pretty useful for me now because I have a very comfy chair that is easy on my back. The previous one used to make my back ache after a couple of hours. And since I spend most of my day seated on a chair, then it just makes sense to spend more on it, right? You spend most on where you stay or what you do. That makes the most sense. Like if you sleep all day, then spend tons on a bed. If you have a desk job like me, then spend much of your money on a decent chair. But anyway, yeah, I got it from IKEA. The chair is very fancy. It's not really that cheap, but it's still affordable all in all. And if you want to see a picture, go over to my Twitter. I posted one there. It's an IKEA Marcus. I think that's the name. Yeah. Just do a quick check here. Okay, 79 kilometers. Alright. Yeah, and it was pretty easy to assemble. So no problems there. Because if you have IKEA in your place, IKEA is well known for its DIY furniture, right? So everything you buy, you have to assemble on your own. Like I even saw a Facebook meme out of it, like "Happy birthday IKEA! Here's your cake," and it's like all the ingredients only, but nothing, and like you had to do the cake on your own. So cool. Wait a minute. 30 speed limit. Why? Construction works. Okay, fine. Alright, can we push this? Alright, there we go. We're through that. Too bad we're not seeing too many trucks around. There is one behind me though. This looks like a Scania or something. Yeah, pretty cool. Alright, yeah, but yeah, so I assembled my IKEA chair, no problems. And I bought the next day, so Saturday I bought my chair. Sunday I bought a table. Because the main problem with my table is it was very small. Because I have a wheel now. I bought this G27, right? Well, my wife bought it for me. And the problem is when I have it, I don't have a space anymore for my keyboard. So I would have to remove it every time. And I'm just too lazy for that. Like, I'm just I just won't remove the wheel at all because I'm too lazy to set it back up, even though it takes just maybe 2 minutes more or less to set everything up. But still, so what I did was I found a table which was big enough, like 120 centimeters, I think. Yeah, 120 cm, and it's good enough for me. Actually, it's a very cheap table. It's the exact model as my previous one, only a bit bigger. Look at that DHL truck. And this one, so amazing. But yeah, so from 100 cm it became 120, but basically it's the same model. Very simple. It's the cheapest IKEA table out there. So you've probably encountered that if you have IKEA in your place. The simple rectangular one with different colors, and where you have to buy your own what do you call it, legs. That's what I bought. Yeah, and I assembled it that day itself. It was very simple to assemble. Actually, the harder thing was to reorganize all my things, like the monitor, keyboard, the wheel, where do I place this, the mic, the boom stand. So all those I had to think of again. And but now it's all set up, and now I have a very good setup, more or less. I really like it very much. Wait a minute. 80 speed limit. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, we braked in time. Didn't steer in time though. Okay, there we go. So we are going to which one again? I forgot. Mannheim. If that's how you pronounce it. But this is in Germany, right? We're in Germany now. So too bad we're outside the UK because we bought a truck, but I'm not regretting it one bit. So happy to go back to this normal system of roads where we stay on the right side. Wait, what is the speed limit? Is that 50 or 60? I'm not sure. Looks 50 to me. Let me open the map here. Yeah, that's 50. Yeah, the thing is, this GPS, this built-in GPS, seems a bit stretched, like more widescreen than normal. So it's a bit deformed, and don't really see. What is he carrying? Nice. Oh, we're go already. Okay, going. You let me go? Thank you. Looks like you barely had any choice there. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna discover this one. It's just recruitment agency. Yeah, definitely they changed that driver's sign there, because previously it was like a driver at something, a very simple sign that didn't really appeal much. Now it looks much better. Jazzicat. Ah, my goodness, that guy is really something. Like when I was driving off cam yesterday, I just kept on looking at the different trucks. You know, even has this tandem trucks right here. Look at this green one. Look at that. So cool. Nice, right? Yeah. And what I'm not sure about is he has this mod called BDF truck. From what I've seen, the BDF truck looks like that, like the tandem one. So BDF truck plus tandem for the second trailer. But what does BDF really mean? Does any one of you guys know? If you do, let me know in the comments, right? 40, 50. Okay, we're at 50. We have to turn left here. Actually, the dashboard is cool and all, but I might actually prefer the normal one, the standard one from Scania, because the green one here gets a bit old actually, and it's kind of hard to see, don't you think? So maybe in the next episode we'll try changing it, try a different one. Oh, don't tell me. Oh yeah, we have to move here. We have to fit in here. But yeah, in the next episode we'll probably switch to that default Scania dashboard, because I'm not really a fan of this one so much. I don't think we'll make it like this. No, no. Definitely not. Crap, how do we fit in here? Okay. Can we manage it? I think this finally works. Oh my goodness. I spent like 5 minutes there just trying to fit in that. Whew. Whew, okay, finally. Crappy. I blame it on the trailer actually. Yeah, it's a bit hard to maneuver this trailer. Might be one of those special ones. Not sure. Can you fit here, please? Okay. Alright, there. Gonna hit something here. No. Not gonna fit in there though. What's happening to me? Okay, we have to really fix this. Something's off with me today. Might be... hate it. Okay, let's do it like this. Maybe like that. And then even it out right here. Okay, does that look good? A bit. Alright, this is looking more promising. Then let's just steer all the way here. That looks much better. Yeah. There we go. Alright, I'll take that. Phew. Such a headache. Not too well for our first haul on our own truck. But we will get better. How much? Okay, 6,800. Not bad. Still a newbie, but at least no penalties. Cool. Just drive here. So yeah guys, that's gonna be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry for the derpiness, but yeah, it's a bit of adjustment period with the new truck and all. So let me know what you think of our new truck here, Clumsy G. Let me know in the comments, and that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching guys, and have a nice day. And if you did like the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more updates. Alright, see you in the next one. Bye bye.